Welcome back to the Teacher's AI Cafe. I'm Kane, a teacher and a parent who wants AI to give us back our time. I share practical classroom-tested AI strategies to cut down your workload, improve your feedback and reduce stress so you can get your evenings back and be more present with your friends and family. No jargon, just actionable steps. Grab your mug. Now let's get going. Welcome back to this week's Tech Update. Once again, a short walk through some of the most important AI changes for teachers and schools only. So if you're into businesses and all those other uses of AI, certainly hang around for a listen because some of it overlaps, but at the same time, it's really got an education focus. Number one, ChatGPT's new direction, ads, Go, and I guess safer teams. I did touch on this a little bit last week, but I'll go into a bit more detail this week. So over the past week, the company has announced some clearer strategy for how the service is going to be funded, who's going to get access to the features, which is great. My son was telling me they're going to be broke by next year. Who knows? A new subscription is called ChatGPT Go. It's been rolled out globally, positioned between the free plan and the existing Plus subscription, which is, I guess this makes sense for schools. I guess this raises three questions. First, how comfortable are we with students working with the interface that can contain adverts if you go for the cheaper Go program? Even if labelled and restricted around sensitive topics. Second, if a school pays for the higher tiers, are you confident that students will always access those versions or fall back to the free accounts and get overwhelmed with ads? And third, how do we speak with students about AI platforms that now mix assistance, personalization, and commercial messaging into a single space? But then they're really used to that, to be honest. But there you go. At the same time, ChatGPT is becoming more visually and more structured in its responses, and I find that using it, it's actually quite enjoying some of the changes going through, and I'll talk about that in another podcast. But really, for teachers and schools, really it's price that matters. Many of us already assume we are working in a mixed environment where students will be using AI with parental permission. My kids do, and others do not. So age-aware safeguards will certainly help that. Angelic coding with ChatGPT 5.3 Codex and Claude Opus 4.6. I've noticed that I've been getting pushed out this Codex app on OpenAI, which is the use more specifically written for coding. And this is quite good because I teach computer science, digital tech, as well as develop some of my own apps. So I'm going to have a play with this very soon. There's an app I'm finishing off. I'm going to try it in the Codex environment. So this builds on early coding models and it's designed to run complex, long-running tasks on a computer rather than simply generating short snippets of code. I guess with you looking at Claude Code that's also come out, aiming at that as well. So competition. So the Claude Opus introduces agent teams. Instead of a single model doing everything sequentially, multiple agents can work responsibly for different parts of a task and coordinate. The model often offers a massive 1 million token context window, so that means they can process a lot of data. And tools that are adaptive thinking, complex compaction, designed to keep long projects coherent. And we do know, even within a single chat, that it sometimes forgets what's happened at the beginning of the chat, and we've got to refresh it. So if you're teaching digitech, computing, or I guess STEM-based programs, developers suggest that AI will increasingly resemble a small project team rather than a single assistant. Students should be able to ask, build and maintain the simulation over term continuous analysis data sets, update and reports this week. I was watching a short interview of clip from one of the founders of Claude saying how fantastic it is at coding, Claude Code, but then all these developers got in and tell me how terrible it is and not very good at writing frameworks. So you're saying they're not doing coding at all, they're letting the AI write everything, which I don't know if that's actually a good thing when you're building an AI system. Who knows? So what's come out new in Grok? We've got Grok Image and Gemini's chat imports. Grok has released Image 1.0. It can generate 10-second 720 videos with improved audio. Early users were experimenting with everything from dinosaurs to historic battle scenes. I had a bit of a play with Grok. It was quite good. Quality is not at blockbuster level, but it's good enough for storyboarding, quick visualization, classroom prompts, or create an example that you can't find anything anywhere else, and that's what I've used it for. Gemini has been testing users allow them to import chat histories from other AI tools, such as ChatGPT, Claude, and Copilot, along with high-resolution image downloads. Now, importing chat is obviously, that's just a marketing and market share type of strategy, because the idea is you can make it easy to move between platforms. What they're trying to do is say, oh, hold on, join our platform, pay for us. You can bring all your existing chats over to us and just carry on as normal. Because a lot of people, if they've got a long history, say they're using ChatGPT like me for 3 years now, you're thinking, no, I'm too welded to this. I've got too much chat in there. Why should I move over? Gemini is giving you a way of actually doing that. Some people can say sneaky, but like I said, they're in it to make money. So thinking about the week, a couple of things stand out. First, you need to clarify, I guess, the default tools and tiers the school may invest in with all these different tiers appearing. Second, you start moving AI. The idea is not just an assistant now, more like a team member that has multiple helpers built within it. That's quite interesting. And portability and between the different platforms coming in very slowly. Anyway, I hope you found this useful. As always, I'll be here every Monday giving this tech update of the changes in the last week. Till then, I'll talk to you later. Keep up the good work in your classroom and keep experimenting with AI. And that's all I got for you today.